Hello and welcome back to Shadow Tower Abyss. Let me move that because that's annoying. Apparently we're getting a little bit of Z fighting because of the lighting. Anyway, welcome back to Shadow Tower Abyss. Last time we walked amongst the clouds and we had a dream of the revolving heavens. We had a little bit of lore dumped on us, or hinted at us, because this game hints at its lore more than it actually says anything. That the spear held by the, quote, king is in the red sand area. The spear has been posed to us as the means to escape, and the only means to escape. It's also been posed to us as this all-powerful, sapient, and sentient thing that grants wishes and power to those that also demonstrate their power. There's a lot to unpack there, and I am actually really interested to hear what people, especially people who haven't had the chance to play this game before, what they think about that. I think we're gonna play with the halberd for now. So there's that. On the other hand, we've been chasing down Not Patches, who has tried to kill us a couple of times already. He is someone who has gone insane, stuck in the tower. The first time we played through this, we were commenting on his uniform, and his uniform looks to be a military uniform. Could be Japanese of some sort, military uniform. In any case, he came in with more than just himself, and he is implied to have killed them all, seeing them as monsters or enemies to his goal, which is, obviously, the spear. Everyone here wants the spear, but I'm not sure if everyone knows what holding the spear entails. Alright, so I guess we were all caught up. Let's explore this new floor. We have the elevator we came up. Our next elevator, which looks to be Ruby. And we have one door. The only other thing of interest is how the game hints at the fact that Shadow Tower Abyss is actually quite steeped in cosmic horror. It doesn't go out of its way to explain, and in fact, if you just have the game, you might miss it completely. So here, we have a hint as to what is to come. Red sand spills out from the door. The door itself is red. We were given the message that the spear resides in the red sand area, and I suppose this is our next place. So, walking in, seals our magic. It is a environmental effect of the level. Seals our magic, and it starts giving us damage. Our equipment as it is so far doesn't counteract the damage. Or maybe it does. I'm looking at I think the initial gave us the damage. This is a grave of the abandoned, the cursed spears thrown. Our blood is tainted by sand. Your awful power is sealed. The spear's echo blocks your escape. be gone. This place is for corpses. So as you can hear, there is a auditory ring that gives you damage. First of all, we have a shop. So we need to put some things away real quick. Because there's quite a few bits of equipment we can find, and it would behoove us to shed as much as possible. Because with everything going on, burden and all of that will not be a good thing to have. The Smith & Wesson is the gun we picked up in the last area. I completely blanked during the last video. Since we are sealed, it might behoove us to change this entirely. Because we're sealed anyway, can't use magic. So I'm gonna go for the HP. And we're gonna go for it. We are abandoned. We want no more victims. And we get our map. But since we don't have a whole lot of time, halberd gives us a lot of reach, counteracting the big long arm. We don't have a whole lot of time to explore right now, but come back through, get some exploration done. First thing we have to do is figure out, we'll find the echo of the spear. Shotgun. The spear is so close. Is this my limit? So the enemies are kind of resting. Doing poorly. Thankfully, most of the enemies will drop heal pots. Things are falling from the sky, which is a clue. That also lets out some dudes. They are rather beefy. That way. We don't have a whole lot of time to spend since we are under a time limit. We have another map. This area you will remember from the trailer. If you are fast, you will fall. So take it nice and slow. This level, at least the first half, preys upon the fact that you are in a rush because of what the level is doing to you. Okay. We are already wrecking through time for them right now. We're just going to continue forward. Here we have our sub-boss. I am gonna we're gonna save the shotgun for the boss. So he's going to drop us a very nice bow, which we still have not used. I apologize. For a long time I kept waiting. I wished for you. Breakable walls. Oh. This is a familiar figure. It is not Patches. I guess somebody else got to him first. Go through there a bit. Is that? It is. You can see right in the middle of the screen is the spear itself. Throne of the spear. There is no reason to oppose me, but I must test your power myself. Do you wish to leave the tower, or to take the path of the Spear King? My body has become grotesque. I have no regrets now. Show me that power. So he has an AoE. If only I could see my people again. Just that. And that is the somewhat anticlimactic end of the spear, and perhaps even the Spear King himself. I'm of the mind that the Spear King became that grotesque creature and took the path of power instead of the path of just simply leaving. since we're out of shotgun. And as we're finished, look who's there, standing over the body of the man who tried to kill us a couple of times. It's Rurufon. He was also bewitched by the spear. Oh, what a fool. The spear is only a tool. Such power should not be given to humans. The spear is no longer in this world. I wished it so. It may not exist at all. Take this with you. It links to your life, and thus has power to change everything. Will you survive, or will you die trying? Will you follow the same path as these fools? Everything will be as you decide. She gives us a very powerful sword. Just what is the extent of your determination? And that is the question to ask. This man is a fool. He sought power. We, apparently, only seek escape. So now, let's go. Now that we're not under pressure from time, we're going to have to explore the area more fully. And there's a lot to explore here, actually. There's a lot of cool items and some other things, from what I remember. But first, we'll take a look at the sword that we were given. She gave us a rombarm. Exudes intense darkness. Rare. Seals, binds. Seals and blinds. So it turns off people's magic and it blinds them. This level's murder on your durability. But it's nice to open up pathways. Someone dumped a body on us. I think the bodies are really just there to be dumped on us, just to show us where we can go. And as a mark. Oh, I forgot all about this thing. That thing is very powerful. It's kind of like fighting Vanguard. I'm not powerful enough to fight that thing. I think the first time I went through here, I like bought as much ammo as possible and just dumped it on it. Could be misremembering, but let's give a try to bows and arrows. Very much like King's Field. those arrows. Just knocked off his shield. And it's an improved ring, so that's quite handy. This thing's scary, and we're not going to mess with it for a little bit. It's also the scariest looking creature in this entire game. Oh, thank goodness. No, I did not remember where the save point was. It really is scary. Oh, by the way, are we still sealed by the... Yeah, it looks like we are still sealed. Or maybe not. Took a moment. Aha. They always have like a 2-hit fury combo. I'm telling you, that creature would feel at home in Bloodborne. Shall we attempt some science? I think we should. think if we go almost completely ranged with our bow and arrow, we might be able to very patiently whittle away at him. Look at that thing. It's got human arms on the side. Oh, are we out of arrows? I think we're out of arrows. See if we can use this one. No. I guess arrows are shared. I haven't used this gun yet. Yes, I guess I am that type to be like, hey, look at that, and just continue staring at it. Oh no, those aren't arms, those are feet. Alright, let's switch guns. He did flinch. Maybe we're halfway through? I don't... He's got a lot of... He's like more of a boss than the boss. Alright, switch guns again. On my last bullet. That's amazing. Brilliant Saga. Holy crap, the durability's high. It's really good. Hides a gem emitting a strong magic. Rare, resist, paralyzed, fast MP, HP, recover. Amazing. Slap that thing on so fast. Turn around and walk back to the save point. Whew. I would not fight that thing in melee at all, period. I think I tried once and got my butt completely handed to me. So we have a couple paths. Basically, the game has now completely changed. I mentioned this earlier when we bought the Radiant boots, but the fact that you can now get MP, HP recover items changes the feel of the game immensely. At first, this game is very much a survival horror type of game, where your entire decision matrix is like, what are my resources? How many resources? How much damage can I take? How many cunes do I have? But now, something has really changed, because if you're patient enough, you can just sit there and wait and heal back out. Hitting the wall. Jeez, how much health does this guy have? And because the matrix of decision making has changed, you can be a little bit more rambunctious. So the thing we picked up is part of a set. I'm pretty sure the eagle-eyed amongst you will have already seen samurai armor. Alright, we're just gonna heal and go after this guy. And those were the leg pieces. Putting the whole thing together does have some bonuses. And I think that's the bridge we came off of. Which means I think that way is to the entrance. We're gonna continue exploring a little bit more. Now that he's lost his shield, his defense is a lot lower. Ooh, that missed. There's a soul pot. And he had a necklace. I thought he had a necklace. Ah, yes, there it is. All right, you guys. This is what that body had. A lot of you will notice if you are eagle-eyed enough and are a part of my Discord. This is the icon for my Discord. It's a pendant. And I'm pretty sure you know where this is going. It's a pendant. Odd-looking item with no obvious value. And before you ask, no, it does absolutely nothing. Not a single thing. I'm pretty sure this actually comes off of Rurufon. And it's just kind of weird because it doesn't like show. But you get an onyx pendant, and I'm pretty sure it's from Rurufon. But I thought it came off of this body. That said, it's a pendant. It does nothing. Just like a certain pendant in Dark Souls. And because it strikes me as really funny, it became the icon for my Discord. But you do get a soul pot out of the deal, so... Why are you guys still back? Brings us all the way back around. back towards the boss. I'm just checking weight. Many, many people made it here. And they couldn't go further. Stopped either by the echo, the scream of the spear itself, or they were turned back some other way. He gives us a crown. Because I'm curious, because I don't think I had that happen. It is the Dusky Spirit. Crown of Darkness. Defies all ailments. Rare. Resist conditions. And it is just in general better than everything else I've had. So we're gonna switch. Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm gonna switch back because I don't super like that it poisons you. Not a big fan. So, mostly because of and I wonder if that's commentary. The crown is heavy, but it also poisons. You can see how the MP HP up is dealing with the poison. It's basically keeping me stable at 49.9. Since it obnoxiously makes the whole screen purple, I'm not going to use it. Oh, my ring needs to be changed. Wow, I am off rhythm suddenly. Oh no! Hold on. I know just the thing. I like that. Venom metal boots. Frost metal boots. Basically, I'm looking for things to fix. Yep, that did it. Thank goodness that was an item. Guess we'll stick with the heavy axe for now. Save Magnus for it. Not that button. So we were going this way. Rurufon's still here. Which means there's a save point here. We did have a soul pot, so let's do it. So now I guess it's time to get the heck out of here. Oh boy, that scared the crap out of me. Heck? He got just teleported away. That was weird. Yeah, he got respawned. Oh, I thought he was dying. Backhanded me. How rude. Wow. He got teleported again. How rude. Just gonna walk right around him. Black soul pot. I know where we are now. Let's use that black soul pot. switch rings. Ooh, this is a new ring. Poison shot. Okay. That's a lot of these creatures. We should be near the end, if I'm reading that right. It's like a conga line of these guys. Kind of against my better judgment. I don't want to pick those up. I will check around. The only place. I'm gonna deal with burden for probably the rest of the level. Should be fairly close to the shop. At least I hope so. Why do I keep coming back in here? It's so weird. Be here. Okay, this is the first guy we came across, so it should be behind us. We'll come back and see what's behind there. Okay, so... Yes, shop. Put some items away. Put the silver one. We'll put Dusky Spirit away. Once we have... I think we're almost good to wear it. I just don't want to wear something that gives me a purple screen. Grip. So it's a dexterity thing. Put that away for now. Yes. Red Tide Samurai Guards that house a soul that seeks reunion. Rare. Strongly magical healing armor. Rare. Low MP recover. Put that away. Okay, so I think we're all set. There was one area we didn't quite explore, so we're just going to do that real quick, because it's over, it's nearby. We'll just see what's here. Head back. So this level can be confusing, but it is essentially a big spiral up to the bridge. The footbridge is pretty much the middle of the area, and it takes you to the boss. So your objective is to get to the bridge, not fall off either side, because it bisects the place. If you fall, you end up in a trap, and you could die because some of those traps are with three of the dudes, long-armed dudes. You could just die. But it takes you to the boss, and we get our ruby lift key. Unfortunately, this is pretty much where I think they started kind of, they told themselves, we don't have that much time left, we need to get this game done. Although some of the best levels are coming up, with that one being one of them. The fact that it's one level per floor now, or some such, means that they don't have the time to do those super interconnected levels that we just had in the last floor. So that's something that strikes me. I could be wrong. I could be crazy. You know how it is. In any case, we're going to go use the ruby lift key next episode and see where that takes us. A few big things just happened in this level, and I feel like I was a little bit low-key about it, but let's quickly go over it. A, we found Not Patches. Not Patches was very close to the spear. He was just slightly ahead of us. He was either trying to kill us or slow us down. He was successful in slowing us down. The problem was, he is the man that I'm sure Rurufon asked us to find and kill if we wanted, because he stole something from her. That something, I believe, is the spear. Not Patches, was very close to it, and she probably killed him. And then went invisible just to see. Once we defeated the boss, who I personally believe is the Spear King, deformed and turned into a monster, which isn't new for From Software. From Software loves turning people into monsters. Eternal Ring did that. She willed the spear out of existence and destroyed it. Now, I'm not sure if that's because she is the sentient part or the sapient part of the spear, if she's the actual Spear King, or it's just her power because she's basically the embodiment and servant of the tower itself. That's up in the air. But the spear is destroyed. The spear that has been positioned to us as the only way out of this place. But Rurufon asked us the question, are we going to be foolish enough to pursue power for power's sake? Or are we just simply trying to get out? And I think that keys into some of the big parts of this game and what this game is trying to say. This game centers around war and people looking to exert their power. But what is power? What is a king? Is power for power's sake the only way out? It's stuff like that. There's a lot here. There's a lot to unpack, and I hope those of you who are watching this game as it's coming out will want to talk about that in the comments. So, thank you very much for joining me on today's episode of Shadow Tower Abyss, and we'll use the ruby lift key next time, and we'll see what's behind the next door. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.